So today I'm going to be talking about the book Hunt the Villain by Rina Kent. This book is about two rival mafia groups who both send their son to the same camp so that they can train in, fighting and guns and all the things that mafia needs to know about. Um, the main two characters, Vaughn and Yillian, get to this camp and basically hate each other at first sight. Yillian is very dirty. He likes to fight. He likes to get into a lot of things, whereas Vaughn is very uptight, very clean, doesn't want to get dirty if he doesn't have to. And so they kind of butt heads throughout the entire camp. Well, at the end of the camp, uh, someone infiltrates the camp and tries to shoot them. And Yillian ends up taking a bullet for Vaughn, and they have to hide out to try to survive the rest of this camp. Um, Now, most of the book takes place 4 years later, I believe it is. Afterwards, where Yillian's healed, Vaughn's kind of moved on. They're living their separate lives. When they meet again in a restaurant, um, where Yillian is not supposed to be. It is not his territory, but he has gone there because he wants to see Vaughn, and it kind of starts their relationship throughout the whole book. Um, I really enjoyed this. I thought it was a really quick read and a really easy read. There were so many points that flowed into each other just really well, I thought. And I really enjoyed the characters. I thought they were both pretty realistic and they both knew what they wanted, which I thought was good. Um, Especially considering they're in their early 20s, I think, at this point. So knowing what you want and being able to vocalize that and say that and then go and do that, or that's a lot for some 20-year olds. But yeah, I think that they had a very good dynamic and romance. I think it really made sense for them. This is a dark romance, so there are points where it's dark, but as far as I didn't think this was the darkest dark romance ever. It was definitely doable as someone who doesn't read a lot of dark romance. Um, this was this was okay for me. This was still in my realm that I could read. Um, and it does I think the most what made me the most anxious throughout the book was that there is homophobia in it. And so, you're kind of nervous for the characters and because I especially especially Yillian's dad, he's very homophobic and he's abusive. We already know that. So it there's a lot of points where I'm just very nervous for Yillian and what he's going into and um how they're going to get out of this situation and how is the book going to end. But I will say that I was very satisfied with the ending. I thought it was really good, and it's not something that just jumps out of you from nowhere. It makes sense. It kind of flows into the story, and then it happens, and you're like, wow, this is amazing. This is the best possible outcome. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I've also read Kiss the Villain by the same author. Kiss the Villain was kind of my introduction to her, and I really enjoyed that one as well. So if you're looking for a series, it's a series, but each book is a standalone. They're different couples, but they're all in the same friend group, family type of thing. So if you're looking for a series like that maybe you'd be interested in, I would really recommend this one. Um, yeah, I think it has good characters. I think it has good funny moments, even despite being labeled as dark romances. There's a lot of good comedic relief at points. And I think the characters are all very steady in who they are, and so it makes it a really good read. So if you decide to read it, let me know. I'd be super curious what you think. But yeah, I will see you next time.